So you guys, I don't know if you've been following my stuff, but we were covering an episode oopsie. We were covering an episode of Liberty Lockdown where Eliza Bleu was on with this guy Thaddeus Russell and also Clint Russell. I think no relation. I don't think they're related. But we were covering a clip where I mean, it's really blown up. It's been all over the internet where Eliza sounds like she is defending uh pedo stuff. It sounds like she's saying, "Well, if the kid, has a job and the community decides that they're emotionally mature enough to handle sex, then the ugh, then everybody can get together and okay it." And it's shock to the internet because 'cause they're like, "What? This sounds like a groomer talk." And I guess one of the nicknames for Clint Russell is Predator Fred Durst or just Fred Durst in general. Like, he got tagged on something. Okay, this is so funny to me. I'm gonna pull this up. Basically, Fred Durst ended up responding to this whole thing. The real Fred Durst, which is cracking me up. This is from a couple days ago. I'm completely shocked to discover Eliza and Thaddeus and Predator Fred Durst advocating for adults and children to have relations if the neighbors approve of it. And we all heard this snippet.
Certainly acknowledge that there are many people who are 13, 14, 15 that have sex with an adult and then feel as if they were taken advantage of too.
Oh,
This whole
100%.
topic.
Okay, so let's focus on the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend like we all have our like utopia. So if I could answer this
If
in
everything was
utopia,
perfect.
right? In my like
Ugh.
perfect in cap utopia. Each community and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at
No.
the child's behavior.
A
Do they
child
have
is
a
a
job?
child.
How is their education
By
going? Are they
definition, they can't consent.
cognitively available to have sex with this individual?
No.
And then also look at the history of the individual as well. So does this individual have a history of abuse?
He's all about this.
And
He's
then
like,
you go
if
from
you're
there.
a
Certainly.
person, you can have sex with kids. Gross. So he said he referred to Clint here as Predator Fred Durst because I guess people think he looks like Fred Durst. Fred Durst like the Fred Durst. And then we have hours later, that sure as fuck isn't me. This is what is so good. This is why people still stay on Twitter. Is for moments like this. The internet, Twitter, has summoned the real Fred Durst to the scene of the crime here. I don't even know if they're tagging him. Maybe he just did a name search on himself. Maybe somebody sent this tweet to him. No, they're not tagging Fred Durst. And they're just calling Clint Predator Fred Durst. Then the real Fred Durst appears. That sure as fuck isn't me. This is very disturbing. Oh my God. This made us laugh so hard last night. Ryan Lawrence says, to clarify, the third male in this video is not actually Fred Durst. That is a derogatory name that those of us who know him call him. Please stop being mad at the real Fred Durst. Fred Durst replies, I cannot believe this. Who the hell is the guy that they are calling me? Why would someone use my name like this? What the fuck is actually going on here? Fred, you've upset the real Fred Durst, guys. You have some explaining to do now because now Fred Durst is involved in all of this. Does it stop there? No, it does not. It continues. Curtis W says, I feel sorry for the real Fred Durst. Fred Durst responds, this is so effing rude and inappropriate. He's really upset. Like, I don't know if he's married, girlfriend, but he's definitely talking to a significant other. At this point, you have ruined Fred Durst's night. You've ruined his whole night over this. He responds again, are you effing kidding me? That's not me. If you don't mind me saying, you've got to do a better job at fact checking your slandering. SH space before post. This is rude AF. And then an Elon post. Let's see. Was this the last response from the real Fred Durst? Oh my God. And now Ryan Lawrence is just bailing himself out here. I guess Ryan is a friend or associate of Clint's. That's how he knew about the nickname. He's bailing out the sinking ship. We just want to keep the real Fred Durst happy here. Okay, everyone focus. From Focus Up. If you look at the thread, you can see that I have said it's not actually you many times, but it is this person's nickname. I seriously doubt. I don't blame Fred for not wanting to be involved in this shit show. Yeah, even Steve the bookworm is now involved. This openly, what is he? Openly Puerto Rican? Do not bring Fred Durst into this. But he has been brought in. He is now involved in the Eliza Bleu grooming drama, which is not what he wanted. Ryan really stepped in it. Well, at the time I was writing this tweet, I expected maybe 500 people who would all get the joke to see this. I did not expect 800,000 people who didn't get the joke to see it. I'm sorry to Fred, but Twitter won't let me edit it. Yes, Ryan, this is how Twitter works. You cannot control how many people see your tweet. I get it, but the way social media works nowadays and people jump to conclusions, especially when it's creepy groomer shit like this. I mean, Twitter is the ass cancer of social media, and you get ass cancer ass cancer results from way too many users. That is true. I am used to being relegated to an echo chamber and did not expect people outside of that echo chamber to see this. Are you able to take it down and retweet it without Fred Durst? Shit's fucked up, yo. Now Demon Corpse is involved. Lol, I think he's calling the guy that looks like you a predator because of that creepy conversation about kids. Yes, I believe Fred understands now. Fred is tagged on all of this. He's seeing all this. I believe Fred understands now. If I had known this would go viral, I would have used dude's real name and not the nickname. I do apologize to Fred. Now Toad of Tower Gang jumps in. Don't worry, Fred. Ryan is what we call retarded. So everyone's trying to make excuses. Everyone's trying to explain the situation. Bro, you want the state to crack down on Drag Queen Story Hour. How are you cool with what was said in this podcast? Now Toad is involved. I hate smear campaigns, and these losers are on the wrong side of absolutely everything and are disgusting human beings. If a Lolbert said what Eliza was saying, the same people in the comments defending the video would be posting wood chipper memes. True. This is true. But I want to know is how is Fred Durst doing? Josie. Josie is saying, drag Ryan's bitch ass, Fred. The guy who looks like you was dragging the other two, so we're clear. Let's see. Is Fred done responding here? Oh, and this is Thaddeus Russell. This is the tweet that brought up this whole conversation on the Liberty Lockdown podcast. Thaddeus said, in case you haven't noticed, there's a lot of willfully ignorant assholes on Twitter. And then Lee Enfeed said, honest question. This is from June 30th, I guess, of last year. A 13-year-old girl needs help with her math homework. Her 40-year-old teacher, who she finds ugh. This is what a groomery thing to even ask. It's always some dude. It's always some fucking dude bringing this up who finds herself attracted to, agrees to tutor her in exchange for consensual relations. In your view, is this ethical? It depends, he says. Of course, but I've known many people, women and men, who've had sex with adults when they were 13 and never regretted it. Should the adults in those situations be locked up? Oh, what a horrible thing to fight for. It depends on the feelings of the child, who by definition cannot consent, who is a child. Things are not clear. Kids are easy to manipulate. They're sponges. A kid could think they have a certain feelings, but they've just been manipulated into having those feelings. That's why you're literally a child. That's what being a child is all about. Because again, like we mentioned before, even with Megan, it showed that kids learn to lie as a form of self-preservation. Just like a kid could think that their relationship with their teacher is okay out of self-preservation, but it's not okay. It is so not okay. And it's so disgusting to defend this. That's why people are enraged over this whole topic and this clip. And this is how you get Fred Durst involved, okay? We've upset Fred Durst, and how are we going to make it right? This is so effing rude and inappropriate. Yeah. We've upset Fred Durst, okay? It's gone far enough. And he hasn't tweeted since then. Let's all keep a close eye on Fred Durst today, because I don't know if he's okay. I think you guys have upset him. I've been waiting to make the thumbnail for this clip all day. Now Fred Durst is involved. That's where I have to put my foot down. You guys think I should get Fred Durst on? Get Fred Durst. Was Fred Durst abused? Maybe that's why he's so triggered right now. He's like, get me out of this thread. Myth informed Mike. Fred Durst has been canceled for so long that he is now becoming relevant again. Is that what this thread is doing? We're making Fred Durst relevant again. Fred Durst could become a sex trafficking advocate. That could be a new pivot for him. Thanks for the super chat. Fred Durst looks like he runs a campsite. You should get on that thread and say that. That'll get him involved again. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.